Jane, what do we know about what happened really?
This is a building in downtown Johannesburg, which was once, a thriving economic hub, but in the last decade or so has become increasingly run down, buildings abandoned, and it was in one of these derelict abandoned office blocks where possibly 200 people had set up home in rooms and last overnight, perhaps a candle, perhaps even a small fire that had been lit, because we are still in winter in South Africa, and the blaze took hold and it spread very quickly. That was at about 1 a.m. Witnesses in neighbouring buildings heard people screaming for help. There were some people who jumped out of windows. This is a 5-story building. A rescue team is there going through the building. I think they're about the 3rd floor now. It's mid-morning, and they're not expecting to find any survivors, but perhaps more bodies. As you say, the death toll is 63, could be, doubled by the end of the day, if not higher.
Yes, I mean, already an incredibly high number, and explained, as you said, by the fact that this is something that happened overnight and people would have been asleep. How common is this kind of accommodation for migrants?
Yes, the whole of downtown Johannesburg really now is a shadow of what it used to be for many reasons. I remember coming onto the radio last month talking about this gas explosion that ripped through the streets in Johannesburg. That still continues to cause chaos. It just I think Johannesburg really is a story of South Africa, really, in terms of how its decline, the decline of its former vibrant central CBD, where it was people once worked and moved very freely, a very vibrant atmosphere, and now it just has such a very bleak atmosphere about it, and people are eking out their lives and their work, taking accommodation where they can find it in buildings that have been abandoned by businesses who've moved further out from the centre for reasons of safety and for services that are working.